Close Racing Supply in Eldred, Pennsylvania has been in business since 1996, serving the motorsports industry with quality parts and components for dirt late models, modifieds, and stock lip race cars. Check out the expanded inventory at their new larger location or give them a call at 814-225-3250. In stock at Close Racing Supply are parts from the most popular manufacturers like All-Star Performance, Ware's Machine, Dynamic Drivelines, Winter's Performance, Willwood, Quick Car Racing Products, and many others. They also manufacture their own quality CRS race components. Check out the website at closeracingsupply.com or follow them on Facebook.
Pro Mods class as they head off of turn 4. Brewer on the inside, Hempel up top, green flag in the air as they head down the front straightaway into turn 1 for the first time. They were side by side, but Hempel slides up the racetrack, and now a 3-wide battle for the number 2 spot as they head down the back straightaway. Hempel up top, Peterson stuck in that middle. Larry Mitchell was on the inside, but slipped up on corner entrance to turn 3 and allowed Peterson to slide by into the number 3 spot. Hempel rides in the second position, and Al Brewer up front and out front, starting to check out from the field, but Hempel drives it in deep into turn 3, trying to get a good run off corner exit up off into the front straightaway, but Al Brewer very strong, very consistent thus far in the early going of heat number 1. He is down the back straightaway, continuing to pull away and put distance between him and Critter Hempel. You can call it about 9 car lengths. They head off of turn number 4. It is all Al Brewer as he heads down the front straightaway and back into turns 1 and 2. Four laps down, 4 laps to go as they head off of turn number 4, back onto the front straightaway. Al Brewer, he started first and he has led them all, continuing to lead the way and show the way over Critter Hempel, who rides in second. Peterson in the 24P, he rides in third. Larry Mitchell in fourth, although trying to make a challenge at the back bumper of the 24P, but he slips up again, and that actually opens up the door for Thomas Root, the 12X. He is now all over the back bumper of Larry Mitchell as they head down the back straightaway. 2 laps to go as it is still Al Brewer at the front of the field, but that battle for fourth was starting to heat up for a second, but now Larry Mitchell, he has pulled away yet again, and he is going to take one more charge at the back bumper of Peterson for the number 3 spot. Off of turn 4, however, comes Al Brewer to the white flag. One more time around in the first of 4 heats in the Beaver Trucking and Excavating Rush Pro Mods, and it has been all Al Brewer down the back straightaway. Half a lap to go. Al Brewer heads into 3 and 4 for the final time, and he is going to come up off the corner and see the checkered flag. Al Brewer wins Heat 1 in the Beaver Trucking and Excavating Rush Pro Mods. In the Beaver Trucking and Excavating Rush Pro Mods, off of turn 4, the Golier fires first. Warner, however, gets a great jump as the green flag is being displayed as they're into 1 and 2 for the first time, and Warner jumps to the lead and starts to pull away, but Dennis Lunger, he won the feature on opening night. He has quickly slotted himself into the number 2 spot, and he will now stalk the back bumper of Warner. Into 1 and 2, Lunger all over the back bumper, right in the tire tracks of Warner. Ashcroft, he has slid into the number 3 spot. Josh Wilcox, he rides in 4th, and the Golier got drop kicked all the way back to 5th. He rounds out the top 5. Battle for the lead, hot and heavy, back into turn 1. Lunger, a groove lower than Warner through the corner. Now onto the back straightaway. A bumper is all the separation between the two as they're through 3 and 4. Now Lunger right in the tire tracks off of turn 4. Battle for the lead, hot and heavy as they head back into 1 and 2. Kyle Babcock has some issues. He pulls his machine to the infield. Trouble in turn 3. It is the race leaders that make contact, and it is Lunger who prevails with the lead. And now Ashcroft and Warner, they get connected down the front straightaway, and this is allowing Lunger to pull away. Down the back straightaway, the 71 Lunger is out front, but the yellow flag being displayed as the 12-star of Brendan Warner has a flat tire. The control car, and he jumps on the gas right when they hit the first cone, and it is a three-car battle immediately for the race lead through 1 and 2. Lunger to the bottom of the racetrack trying to get position. Wilcox slides up wide. He'll slide back to third, and now Lunger and Ashcroft will go battle it out for the race lead, but here comes Wilcox. He has put his name back in the mix, but Lunger gets a great launch off of turn 4, really drives it off well down the front straightaway. He got to the inside, but cannot get position long enough to pose a threat. 2 laps to go for the 2 race leaders off of turn number 4, back onto the front straightaway. Ashcroft starting to pull away. Dennis Lunger has fallen back into the clutches of Josh Wilcox. The 3 cars continue to be separated by a car length or 2 between all 3, as Ashcroft with the race lead is coming to the white flag off of turn 4. White flag in the air, one more time to go for Adam Ashcroft in the 6th car. Through 1 and 2, down the back straightaway for the final time. Dennis Lunger's going to have one more set of corners to do anything with it if he's got anything left. He does not, and it's going to be Adam Ashcroft who heads off of turn 4, and he will score the checkered flag. Battle for second side by side at the line. You can credit that to the 71L of Dennis Lunger. Wilcox finishes 3rd, the Golier 4th, and Sherwood rounds out the top 5. Getting ready to come to the green flag up off of turn 4. Green flag in the air as McMillan, who leads the field in the 1 and 2 for the first time. (16T) driver is Caleb Austin Rader. Just got confirmation, and now up front, battle for the race lead, side by side, down the back straightaway. And the 122 overtakes the 50X through 3 and 4, up onto the front straightaway. The 122 of Justin Chaddock, he is the race leader off of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway, he is starting to put some distance between him and the 50X of Bob McMillan. Now off of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. This time around, they will see the halfway signal being displayed. Halfway down, halfway to go. 4 more times around for the race leader of Justin Chaddock in the 122. And again, he has got some distance to play with now between him and McMillan. 1 car goes for a spin in turn 1. It's the 2 of Kane Stebbins, and the yellow flag will be in the air. The control car, and he fires first, and he fires now. Green flag back in the air. They head down the front straightaway, back into 1 and 2. Contact between the McMillan and Ramsey, as those 2 cars were all over one another entering turn 1, and now Ramsey finds himself wheel to wheel with Nick Arnold into turn 3. This battle for second is allowing Chaddock to pull away, which he is doing now. 3 laps to go. Arnold at the bottom of the racetrack to McMillan's inside. Can't pull off the pass. Ramsey up top slides wide, and that allows for McMillan to check out with the number 2 spot 4 now. But off of turn 4, back on the front straightaway 2 more times around for Justin Chaddock in the 122. Great battle for the number 2 spot. McMillan all over, or Arnold all over the back bumper of McMillan, as now Stebbins is throwing his name in the mix, and Ramsey slides all the way back to 5th. but Justin Chaddock with a half a lap to go is all by him lonesome at the front of the field. A 3-car battle for the number 2 spot into 3 and 4 for the final time. It's going to be Chaddock who picks up the checkered flag, but Stebbins slides underneath Arnold. He will grab another spot to finish third. McMillan comes across the line in second. Arnold fourth. Ramsey fifth. But Justin Chaddock in the 122 comes across the line to secure the checkered flag in the third of 4 heats in the Beaver Trucking and Excavating Rush Pro Mods here at McKean. In total, about to go to the green flag. Dixon on the inside, Nystrom up top. Green flag goes in the air, and we are racing in the 4th and final heat for the Pro Mods. Dixon, he jumps out to a sizable lead through 1 and 2 for the first time, but slides wide. Dixon up off the turn 2, and he is under the gun for the race lead as it is the 17 of Bidwell who is going door to door, wheel to wheel, all the way down the front straightaway, leaning on one another through 1 and 2. Dixon takes over the top spot off of turn number 2, and here comes Zane Harvey. He slides into the number 3 spot. He wants a piece of the action up front as well, as Dixon now starts to put some distance between him and the second place running machine of Nystrom, or Bidwell that is, excuse me. Harvey rides in third, 1 car slow off of turn number 2. That is Nystrom in the 07V. Steve Dixon pulling away as now Bidwell under the gun from Zane Harvey for the number 2 spot. They're through 1 and 2, back onto the back straightaway. Dixon continuing to lead the way. Steve Dixon all by himself at the front of the field. Harvey trying to get by Damon Bidwell as they sling their machines through 1 and 2. Zane Harvey is about 3 car lengths behind Bidwell. Dixon all by himself at the front of the field. He is leading this pack, and he is leading them to what potentially could be a win in the 4th and final heat, as there are 3 laps to go. Coming to 2 to go this time around. Dixon continuing to pull away, adds a car length or 2 lap after lap, but now Harvey to the bottom of the racetrack of Bidwell. He is challenging for the number 2 spot down the front straightaway with 2 laps to go. Harvey continues to pitch a fight for the number 2 spot, side by side. Matter of fact, now off of turn number 4, you can give the advantage to Harvey at the line by literally inches. Now off of turn number 2, Dixon has a half a lap to go. He is going to score the checkered flag pending a mistake in turn number 4, but Harvey gets by, and Harvey to the number 2 spot. He will head off of 4. Dixon the winner. Harvey will finish second. Bidwell rides in the 3rd spot. That's where he comes across the line at. Canfield in the 33 finishes 4th, and Von Nystrom in the 07V rounds out the top 5. But Steve Dixon picks up the win in the 4th and final heat in the Beaver Trucking and Excavating Rush Pro Mods class here at McKean County.